politically themed products, as well as lucky windmills and balloons, are among the festive items that will not be available at Lunar New Year fairs under a new government measure meant to maintain public order amid Hong Kong's ongoing protest crisis. The Food and Environmental Hygiene Department announced on Thursday that only flowers and food would be allowed at the 15 government-run fairs and festivals around Hong Kong between January 19 to January 25. No dry goods stalls will be provided at the venues, the department said. As a rule, the annual fairs are known for selling satirical products that poke fun at political leaders, but will be different. The fairs in the past have been crowded with people, including children and the elderly. In view of the current social situation, the government, as the venue manager and event organizer, has the responsibility to ensure the safety of the stall owners and visitors, a department spokesman said, to safeguard public safety and public order, and to implement crowd control measures more effectively. The department will enlarge the sizes of the stalls to facilitate the sale of flowers. Public access will also be widened to alleviate crowding. Without all the satirical items, it might save face for Carrie Lam, who will undoubtedly be a target of ridicule. Lee Chuk-yen, Hong Kong Alliance in support of patriotic democratic movements of China. The spokesman continued, since the total number of stalls has been reduced, only wet goods stalls for selling flowers will be provided. If circumstances at the venues permit, fast food stalls will also be provided. The department, citing Hong Kong's economic downturn, said the opening prices for 2020 fair stalls would be half the price of last year. According to the department, opening prices will range from 320 Hong Kong dollars to 5,440 Hong Kong dollars, 695 United States dollars for wet goods stalls, and 3,810 Hong Kong dollars to 87,430 Hong Kong dollars for fast food stalls. The 2020 fairs will be permitted to have 1,284 wet goods stalls and 18 fast food stalls, 731 fewer stalls than in 2019. The annual fairs, which include a bidding process for the chance to run a stall, are an occasion for political groups to raise funds. The fairs are also an opportunity for young people and students to test their business skills. Lee Chuk-yen, of the Hong Kong Alliance in support of patriotic democratic movements of China, accused the government of playing dirty tricks to suppress political groups. In the past, his organization has operated a stall at the Victoria Park Fair, selling books about the and related products. The Lunar New Year fair at Victoria Park in 2017. For the upcoming festival, no dry goods stalls will be allowed. Photo, Martin Chan. Without all the satirical items, it might save face for Carrie Lam, who will undoubtedly be a target of ridicule, said Lee, referring to the city's chief executive. But if the government is so afraid of people getting together, why don't they just cancel all the fairs? Lawmaker Alvin Young Nakio, whose Civic Party has also maintained a stall at the Victoria Park Fair, called the new measure ridiculous. It is a reflection of how weak the government is. Young said, "We are talking about a few months away, and it seems the government has no confidence that it can calm the political turmoil by then. Instead of finding answers, they simply shut down everything." Dorothy Kwok King Kai, vice president of the Hong Kong Joint School Economics Association, also expressed disappointment over bidding a stall and running it in the Lunar New Year fair as the biggest event of the year for us, she said. "It provides a good opportunity for us to put our knowledge to use by running a real business in a real-world setting. That is not an experience that can easily be gained elsewhere. We don't blame the government, we blame those who have made society so unstable." Luk Chung-hung, lawmaker with the pro-government Federation of Trade Unions, the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department, did not comment on whether criticism of the new measure was politically motivated. It said the measure was needed for more effective crowd control. The department said the upcoming festival would be the first time that dry goods stalls were not allowed at. Luk Chung-hung, a lawmaker with the pro-government Federation of Trade Unions, said the measure was the result of protesters' actions. "The festive atmosphere might be affected a bit," Luk said. "But I think people will appreciate the safety concerns. We don't blame the government, we blame those who have made society so unstable." Separately, online applications for the established by the Li Ka-shing Foundation will open at 9 a.m. on Friday. Applicants in the food and beverage sector, with a physical location, proper business registration and licenses and less than 50 staff, are eligible. The process is the first phase of the Foundation's $1 billion Crunch Time Instant Relief Fund project meant to help the small and medium-sized businesses ride out the city's economic downturn. The Foundation aspires to the principle of trust more, stress less, the Foundation said in a statement. Applications will be reviewed expeditiously and distribution fast-tracked. According to the Foundation, we believe in the spirit of mutual trust and help among Hong Kong citizens, the statement continued. To comply with relevant regulations, a panel formed of professionals will support the reviewing process. Fraud or misuse of personal information have legal